Invasion of the peas. All the children were sitting down eating school dinners one day. For dinner they had fish fingers, peas and chips. One girl had nearly finished. She had eaten her fish and chips and most of her peas, but just as she came to eat her last pea and put her fork into it, it gave her a shout. "Please, oh please, don't put your fork into me." She didn't take any notice, and when she tried to put her fork into it, two little legs and arms grew out of it, and it ran off the plate. All the peas on the children's other plates did the something, and a ring of peas were dancing around on the table. The children were very amused, but when they tried to catch the peas, they all lined up and marched off the table and rolled under the door. That was the end of it, the children thought. The bell had rung and they had to get back to their classrooms. A week later, a catastrophe hit the local supermarket. They had just ordered a lot of peas, and now there were none left, and they did not know where they'd gone. In the backyard of the supermarket, there were piles of empty tins and plastic bags, and even ready meals, which once had peas in them. How strange. One night a man was walking down the street, and when he looked down he could see hundreds of peas running and rolling past him. The invasion of the peas had begun. Suddenly there was a rumbling and a squishing noise, and looking behind him he saw a huge green cabbage-like creature coming down the hill. It was the vegetable gobbler. He had been built by the pirate spy after the building gobbler had died. The vegetable gobbler's eyes were orange carrot-coloured, and he only came out at night as he could see in the dark. On one side of his body he had a stiff brush which he used for cleaning vegetables, and on the other side a vegetable peeler, so he could peel vegetables before he ate them. In the front of him he had a long tube rather like an elephant's trunk, which he used for sucking up small or squashy vegetables. The gobbler immediately saw all his peas and immediately set to work sucking them up through his trunk. After a few days all the peas had been sucked up, and the gobbler packed his bags to go to another country where they had a big problem with millions of oranges. One pea, however, escaped, and he left for an island called Paradise, somewhere in the Indian Ocean.